336 today. Today we are going to be doing something different. This is part one of buy it or trash it. And this is going to be where we're discussing what cars are good to buy and what cars are complete trash to buy. We will be doing different cars and all that. We will be doing everything from motorcycles to the Warcraft items, the supers, and then the Southern San Andreas. And we will figure out what cars are good and what cars are bad. So without further ado, you guys, we are going to go ahead and give this a shot. We are going to throw in some tests today too. Also, I should mention, today's test that we're going to be doing is speed, turning ability, and like jump wise for the qualities, and whatever else I can come up with after that. So without further ado, you guys, we are going to go ahead and give this a shot. And I hope you guys like and enjoy. And if so, please like, share, and subscribe. Anyways, without further ado, you guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of this car that I found on the side of the road. And we're going to turn off that music because that's stupid. Anyways, hello. That's a nice looking car. I like that. It's got a good look to it. Let's go ahead and switch over. Hey, welcome to the live stream. How's it going? So anyways, you guys, the first car we're going to go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and pull over. First car we're going to go ahead and get today is... What's up? How's it going, man? How you doing today? So the first car we're going to go ahead and get today is... If I can remember how to play Grand Theft Auto, that'd be nice. So we're going to go here to Travel Transport, and we're going to go here to Legendary. And the first one we're going to start out with is this motorcycle, the Western Rampton Rocket. We're going to go ahead and give this a shot and see how good this is. See if it's a buy it or a trash it. And so you guys know ahead of time, I did buy these cars, certain cars I bought and already upgraded and all that. That way we could see how they are. So let's go ahead and give this a minute to see whereabouts the car is going to pull it up at. Well, the motorcycle. There she is. Across the road without getting hit. It's like playing chicken. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull this over here to the side quickly. Let's go ahead and take a good look at this and see what we think about it. It's got some pretty big tires in the back. It sits really far back, which is kind of awkward already. It's really long. This kind of reminds me of a Triple H's motorcycle almost. So, first test is we're going to take it down the road here, and we're going to go ahead and see how this does.
Hey there, partner, LJT. Now, I feel like you kind of hit a ceiling.
Go ahead and turn that off. Seems like it's got some pretty good speed and all that to it. It's a motorcycle. It's got some pretty decent speed. Let's see here. Ooh. Let's go ahead and see how good this bike is. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and see how the turning quality is on it and how good these motorcycles are for jumps and all that. So let's see, good this way and good that way. And that's already a big issue, it looks like. Steering does not seem to be the best on this at all. It seems like it's it takes very wide turns. got some good speed. Definitely's got some good speed to it. I like the speed. It's kind of comfortable, but at the same time, it's, to my liking, it is not fast at all. So we're going to go ahead and take this off-road and see how it handles off-road. Okay. It's interesting. I'm not sure whether I like it. I think this is more of a street bike than anything, because of the fact that when I'm on this dirt road, what had just happened was more along the lines of, if I hit a bump, the front tire would go and like it would hit the front, and then it would just lock it, keep it going straight until like the back tires were completely on the ground. Once the tires on the background were on, then it was complete. It would turn finally. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this. We're going to go down here. It's definitely not the best. I mean, that was pretty smooth, actually, going from right there. Yeah, what's going on right here now? Okay. Let's go ahead and go up. Definitely it's got enough acceleration. Hit a jump here. Okay. The freak. Okay, if that was a real motorcycle, that whole frame would have completely snapped right there. But let's go ahead and take this somewhere where we can... That was interesting. Let's go ahead and take this somewhere where we can actually hit a better jump, because I'm not sure if that was something I just did there, but from the looks of it, it definitely does not have the best. The best is the wrong word. It just doesn't have any like way that you can control it when it's in midair. It looked like, because I was trying to point down on it, and it just floated there in the midair. So that is definitely not a good thing. So I wonder if there's any control with this bike at all, or if there's no control. So we're gonna go ahead and actually try to keep these cars actually in town. Out here in the desert's way too open, so, and everything's so far away. But at least right now you guys can see how fast it goes. It's not fast at all. I did upgrade everything, like I said. I've put in bulletproof tires. I've put in all the transmission upgrades. I've even put in this bike itself also has its own engine upgrades, what's kind of weird, because you can upgrade that engine, what basically is just the front part right there, the scoop I mean, there in the front, and that's really about it. And there's like 3 or 4 different types of them, and then the engine upgrade like there usually is. So I put in the transmission and I put in turbo. Everything is completely upgraded. I'll show you guys. It is not the fastest bike at all. It's really, I think, is for spending, if you're gonna, this bike is, we'll see how much it is, and that's another thing right there. If you come up behind the car and just barely tap them on the side, this is pulling you the way that you hit them on, so you gotta be careful about that, it looks like. So anyways, I'll show you guys how much this vehicle is. This vehicle is pretty, I think it's like $938,000, so close to $1 million. By far right now, I would not even want to buy this at all for that much, although I did buy it, so it's kind of sad. But what would be cool is if Grand Theft Auto, the newest Grand Theft Auto, if you could, instead of buying, you could at least like lease it. That would be kind of cool. You could lease a car, and then like you have to pay that certain amount of whatever it is that you have to pay for. So let's go ahead and see how good this is if we try to drift it around a corner. So we're going to go ahead and take a left. Yeah, there's no drifting involved. It's like it wants to drift, but at the same time it doesn't. But yeah, no. So we're going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to pick up some full speed. And for you that don't know, that don't play Grand Theft Auto, there's this jump right here. It's one of my favorite jumps to hit. It's right here by the airport. So we'll go ahead and come around this corner right here. We'll go ahead. Yeah, I'm trying to turn completely left to spin this car around and hold the brakes, and it's not even turning. Let's go ahead and see, though, if I was correct, if this thing does get any, okay. Let's go ahead and retry that again. Yeah, there's absolutely no turnings at all. We're not going to take it back quite as far this time because I'd like to see the cars that are coming ahead of time. Whoops. I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, here we go. Let's give her another shot, shall we? Okay, yeah, I'm not even... Ow. Alright, so right there, I'm trying to push forward. There was absolutely no freaking saving that bike from how bad that was. That was freaking intense right there. So once you use this bike, there is absolutely no whatsoever freaking saving it in midair. This bike is... I'm actually going to rate this one already without further ado. This one is... Let's go ahead and check out the price first, but this bike is by far a trash hit. Let's see how much this is. $925,000 for a bike that cannot even... You can't control in midair, does terrible turning at the same time. I mean, like, look at this turning. You might just... Yeah, look, I'm trying to turn as much, and yeah. There's no turning whatsoever. Like, it is complete trash for turning. That's pretty sad, too. There's no backing up, like reverse or whatever. You're using your feet, and for a bike that's this big, you're going to be having a hard time pushing a bike like this back. But, yeah, speed-wise and everything, this bike is just complete trash, so I'm going to put this one down as a trash hit. Yeah, see, I can't even control where that's going. Yeah, that's pretty awful. So, without further ado, this is officially a trash hit. Hi, how's it going? Trash it. There we go. Now I got the cops on me. Oh well. So anyways, next one we're going to do, I've actually drove in this truck plenty of times. A lot of people I know have driven this truck a lot. I love this truck. It is a lot of fun. It's amazing. I think it's a lot of fun to drive, let alone it is the Camacho. If you guys have never driven the Camacho, it is like one of the better trucks, I think. It's very powerful, I think, because I have been able to climb Mount Chiliad with this thing like crazy. So let's go ahead and go here, get this. This is my personal truck that I have upgraded to the fullness and all that. I love this truck. It is my favorite. A lot of speed, like it's crazy amount of speed for it, and it's got a really good acceleration, I think, to it. So where is she? Right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to actually pull it up into the Arena War area. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So like I said, this is my personal truck. I have a green under here with it's a metallic, not a metallic, I can't remember what green there is under here. But I thought it looked pretty cool because it gives it like a shiny green with all this camo on the back and all that. I like the look of the body. The tires are pretty cool, and I like it because it's like the new Jeeps that they came out with that are in a truck form, and I love it. It looks pretty cool. It's a military truck and all that, so I love it. And it's just really cool, I think. So anyways, it's got really good steering on it. I personally think it's got some really good steering. The cool thing about this truck is you can basically run over any car without any problems, and the suspension and all that on it is really turning and drifting wise, really good, I think, too, as well. So, like, well, that's my bad. That was awful. That was awful, too. My driving skills are just awful to begin with. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and check this out. That car pulled out in front of me. That's all I'm going to say. It's got a lot of speed to it. It can keep up with, like, anybody that you're trying to go after. Like they'll pull away from you, but it's pretty close to catching up to any, like, supercar. It falls behind us very little. Yeah, I'm terrible at driving. Can't you tell? I'm your local Uber driver. That person don't want to ride anymore because they're kind of dead. D-E-A-D. Dead. So anyways, let's go ahead and see how fast this puppy can go. It's got pretty good speed, it seems like. A lot faster than that motorcycle. This truck is amazing because of the fact of how high I've climbed Mount Chiliad on some of the steepest parts to it. Without a word, without a doubt, it's one of my favorite trucks. It's got a lot of acceleration to it. We'll go up here to this mountain over here to the right side, and we'll go ahead and see how fast. Let me think about this. We'll go this way. We got to get off this ramp and go over here, and then we'll take a right. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. So acceleration-wise, it's really freaking good. Going up something like this, it's got a lot of horsepower or something to it. It's like one of my favorite trucks. A lot of my friends are like, oh, come on, man, you got to get a truck that has armor or something on it because of people that use rockets and stuff like that. But, you know, me being me, I don't like to buy trucks that have a lot of armor and stuff like that because I think it's just too expensive to use anyways, and I don't really use a lot of freaking, oh god, here we go. Just what I need. It's still good. A lot of the armored trucks are too expensive and not the best for my type of quality and taste and stuff like that. They don't have a good look to it to me, so. But this truck has a lot of things. You can throw stuff in the back of the bed of the truck. I like it. It's got a lot of speed. Handling in air, you can see that I just pulled it back here. Look, I'm going to go to the left, going to go to the right. It's got a really good quality for controlling in air-wise. It's really good. Going to go front, now back. Yeah. So, try to save this. There we go. It's really fast also. It can climb in reverse very easily. There's no problem with reverse. It's slow, as like always. Any car that goes in reverse is slow. Slower than a freaking grandmother on freaking one of those carts or whatever you want to call them. Like I said, it's got really phenomenal handling. I love this truck. It's one of my favorite trucks. Plenty of speed. You can run over anything. You can ram over anything. You can ram into anything. Not ram over anything. That's kind of weird. So like right here, I'll go ahead and ram into this. It's pretty good with ramming. Now, this thing can just get on top like that and then run over anything in fast speed or slow, or if you're just trying to show off to your friends, like the flex on this truck, and that truck is really good for that. So this truck, I am going to by far say it's a buy it. And this truck is a very surprising truck because this truck is not expensive at all. I will do a video here sometime for you guys so you guys can see how well this works going up Mount Chiliad, or you can look up other people that have done that before. But man, when it comes down to this truck is really good, really, really cheap. Not cheap. Oh, there's a new truck right there I didn't see that they put in here yet. That's what happens when you're gone. So this truck is very, very cheap. I think it is less than $500,000, if I am correct. Yeah, right here. This truck is $345,000, and we'll go ahead and go like this so you can see top speed is right there. Obviously, as you can tell, acceleration is really good. Braking is shit. Oh well, you'll have to get used to it if or whatever, but I like this truck. Traction, like I said, it's got really good traction too. I showed you guys. Now, the only thing with this truck that you gotta be careful about is whenever you are going over a car in full speed or in any scenario, is that the truck will sometimes kick over. Full speed, you can run over people and all that, or hit them, or whatever. It will slow you down a tremendous amount, but like, see right there, that's one of the biggest problems. I just was starting to run over that car, and his front started to pick up and it started to take off. So it's not going to take off like completely, but what will happen is if you do it for so long and you keep driving in that type of scenario, you will hit another car eventually in front of you and will flip it. And I've had that many of times. Like I said, it's really good with handling wise. It's really good going around corners and everything. So this is definitely by far a buy it. I like this truck, and this truck is not going to get exploded because this is my precious baby. My baby! But we will take this car right here. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and go on to our next car while we get far away from that one. Oh, look at this. This car's interesting. So fancy. This thing's got some interesting handling too. I like sometimes getting the cars that are off the street and buying them and upgrading them myself. Like, I'll show you. I've got one right here that we'll do next. That's another one that I have personally owned. But I'll give you the honest opinion about this next one, and I'll be honest and truthful with you guys. That's all I'm going to say. Honest and truthful. Because honesty is the best in the world. Alright, while we are waiting for this car, where is it? Right there. Come on, Grandma, move it. There we go. Alright, so this is my Sabria or whatever turbo. I love it. I made this car the way it is because I like some of the Fast and Furious movies. I'm not the biggest fan, but there are some cars on there that I like. And that is a gay song. Come on. So, overall, let's go ahead and give this a shot. Actually, you know something? Well, there's the first test. Really good ram damage and being sucked under in the back end, lifting up. So let's go ahead and take this to the airport. Where am I going? This way, that's right. Now, as you guys can tell already, right off the bat, this car does slip and slide and the back end swings out all the time. This car, though, however, I will show you guys. Although it seems like it would be like a hassle just to recover and all that, just for like the back end sliding out a lot, it's not that hard to recover. It's really easy. This car's got a lot of grip onto it. That's the only reason why I have this car, is because there's so much grip to it. It's one of my favorite cars. See, like right there, I just spun out on because my thumb slipped off, but off the joystick. But this car has a lot of traction. It's really fun. I like to do a lot of drag racing with some of my buddies and that, so this is like one of the cars I'll take in. We do like different series and stuff like that, you know, I've been planning on trying to get a group of guys together where we're going to do a lot of drag racing videos and all that. So hopefully if that happens, maybe it'll be something y'all would like and all that. But see, this car, it slides out a lot. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you. It slides out a lot, as you can tell right there. It just slid out from underneath me too easily. But it's still as easy. Like if you're like going like this, Let me actually get some speed because we need speed for this. Alright, so like this. If I spin out and like go like this, you know, that's like a common thing that happens to people. They'll go around a corner and then they'll take it and they'll swing their rear end out and it'll spin around like that all the time. Now this is what happens when you're really good at it. Alright, that wasn't the best example, but like the back end will spin out, but it's really easy to recover if you know like how to recover a vehicle in real life. Obviously, see, like right there, that was pretty good. Obviously you don't want to ever slam on the brakes, but in Grand Theft Auto logic, you can slam on the brakes and I'll swing out easier, and then you can drift corners a lot better. But anyways, so that's that. Now the cool thing about this car is speed-wise, it's really good for speed. The cool thing about this is a lot of people don't know, and I'm not sure how you guys don't know this yet. This game has been out for how long now? Whenever you have a muscle car like this, you press down R2, and then you press down R1, and you hold that, or whatever buttons it is that you guys have for your acceleration and brake-wise. What you do is you hold down both those buttons together, then you let go of your brake, okay? And you can pop a wheelie. Now, I've had it work on some other cars before, but this one it works on a lot. A lot of muscle cars are really the best cars to try to use this for, but so this is my understanding for this vehicle, is it really good at freaking racing. It's supposed to be more of a race vehicle or a muscle car or whatever, but it's really badass. I like it. It's really smooth running. It's got good brakes and everything. I cannot tell you where this is on the where you would buy this at, but I know I've gotten this one off the street and I put all these colors and all that into it. I put all the lights into it. I put the color into it. I like the way it looks. It's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and take this off a jump, okay? And we'll go ahead. We'll go to the same jump that was over here, just down the road. But this car, it's got good handling. It's a really fun car if you can get the hang of going around. If you're like somebody that likes to drift around corners, I would suggest that you try to buy this car, because this car is really, really fun to go around corners with. It's really easy to slide it in and out. Oh, that's what she said. It was pretty wrong to put it that way. It's really easy to slide out or just to recover it back. It's just a really good car for drifting, really. Now we're going to go ahead and go off this and let's see if we can control it. Okay. I'm not sure if it's just the way that I jumped off that, but it seems like it takes a few seconds just to be able to catch the way you want to turn. Let's go ahead and try this again, because I think that might have been something on my end that I did wrong there. So let's go ahead and try this again. Alright, so that's how most muscle cars go, is right up on these type of poles all the time. Anyways, mid-air wise, decent. It's not the best. It's definitely not like that motorcycle. The motorcycle was really awful, but this, I'll give it credit, it is good. It's not the worst handling. It's got a few seconds delay. It seems like if you pop off the wrong angle just a little bit, it seems like it takes a few more seconds just to get the grip of it and all that, just so you can spin in midair. But it's definitely not as good as that Camacho, because that Camacho, when you hit that air right away, it automatically, you can turn whatever ways you want to turn, go left, right, center, up, down, front flip, back flip, do a twirl. a Coro roll, you name it, you can do it all with that truck. This one, I would not suggest doing that, but I mean, if it could just be something wrong with my remote controller or something, because this remote controller does have problems because it has been abused. I'm sorry, baby, I love you. But anyways, still a good car, just not for jumping wise. Well, obviously you're going to be able to hit that mid-air. Like if you were supposed to jump off of Mount Chiliad or something with the car, you'll be able to handle it because that's a long ass jump down. But if you are going to be, let's say, going from like what we just did right there, it's going to take a few seconds. Just like by the time you land, you're going to be maybe just barely getting into the position that you want to land by. But without, I'm gonna say this is a buy it. Definitely, this is a good car to buy. We'll go ahead and try to drift around this corner. Okay, that car was there. That would have been a better drift if I didn't come in quite that close to that car, but it was definitely can drift. It definitely's got its power that you want. It's definitely cool, good, and all that. So this one is definitely a buy it. Let's go ahead and at least try to see if I can figure out how much this car is for you guys. So let's go ahead and go like this. I feel like this might be under, what's that guy's name? No, we want this one, Bernie. Benny's, yeah, Benny's. I was about to say Bernie. Why Bernie? So, stock. Let's see. No. No. It's not under here. Maybe Southern. Maybe. Ooh, where is it? Is it not under this either? I'm not sure if it is under this, but I feel like it is. It should be under this. There's a lot of the weirdest cars, I think. Okay. I'm not sure where it is, but I'll check legendary, and if it's not under legendary, I don't even think it would be under legendary, to be honest with you, but yeah, I don't think it would be under legendary. I don't think it's that type of a car, so. But anyways, this is definitely a buy it. I'm going to say a buy it with this one. And if you guys want to in the comments, you guys are more than welcome to say it's a buy it or trash it along. I will definitely read the comments definitely later and all that. So if you guys ever do watch us, just throw down a buy it or a trash it, and we will see what we think of this. So this car is definitely a buy it for me. So now let's go ahead and go get another car. How would you like that, motherfucker? Welcome to Grand Theft Auto, where you steal cars and you take off with them. I say. What? And I'm kind of getting away from where we should be, actually. This happens all the time. I go off into different directions that I'm not supposed to be going off into. But, oh well. Also, down in the comments, let's go ahead and see who's a better driver, mom or dad. Is mom a better driver or is dad a better driver? Or if you don't know, to say Caleb Ralph for 2336 is a better driver. Yeah, I'm telling you, if I see a lot of Caleb Ralford 2336s in there, there's something wrong with you because I am not a good driver. I mean, look at this right here. Say I'm doing so terrible. Joking. I wanted to park here. That's what I meant to do. Alright, so next car. The next car. The next car. Let's see what the next car is. This is your mechanic. What can I do for you? Yeah, I can't remember some of these cars, but, well, ooh, you know something? Let me pull my car out. Whoops. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Next car we will go with is the Nero, or whatever. The Nero. It's like saying zero, but Nero. It's like saying Robert De Niro. This car I did not pay at all for. I stole it. No, I'm joking. I didn't steal it. This car I won off the casino, and since I can sell it, I mean I can take it to the car dealership, and guess how much they'll get for me? You guessed it if you play Grand Theft Auto, and you are wrong if you do not play Grand Theft Auto. Or if you are watching other videos where they show you how much they get paid, then you're probably right. This car, if you take it to sell it, even though you upgraded it and put in your money to it, just to spiff it up and make it look pretty badass like this car, not, because this car looks like trash. I mean, look at that purple and pink. Oh, so amazing. Anyways, if you do try to sell this, even though you put your money into it and all that, you're going to get paid $0 because you won this car from the casino. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and take this car. This is Grand Theft Auto. We break rules. We don't stop for lights. Oh my god, I'm going to get a ticket. Okay, whatever. Anyways, steering-wise, good. Although, yeah, it's good. Because I was holding myself in there when I was doing that, so that's definitely really good. Let's see how good it is going around turns. Oh, amazing. It better be because it's a $0 car. It's really worth like $1 million some odd dollars, but you know, whatever. Come on, Grandma, move it. And we're gonna go left lane. Oh my gosh. Nailed it. Just like I nailed that tree. Alright, anyways. So here we go. Hiya. Alright, so steering is definitely good with it. I like it. It does get away from you, but everything seems to be... It doesn't get away from you, it's just my driving, trust me. Everything does seem to be good with this car. I like this car because I got it for free. Free! And not only that, it's really fast, really quick, and it's amazing. And there's a pole there. It's got really good brakes, as you can tell. Oh, doesn't that spoiler, like, get you, like, look at this. You slam on the brakes, it tilts forward. Oh, my gosh. So amazing. Oh, my gosh. It's like seeing a girl. Hey there, how you doing? You doing good? That's good. My name's Caleb Ralph for 2336. How about you lift up that skirt? Skirt! Oh, that's nice. See? So, anyways. Now, let's go ahead and take this. And there's random cop cars that are just right here. Interesting. Shall we? That's funny. I'm not sure what's up with these cars, but I got them in drive. It is not driving whatsoever. So let me go ahead and try getting in this one. Come on, go. Oh my gosh. I didn't do it. Why are all the cops getting... Oh, no wonder why. That's interesting. I wonder if that's what I think it is. If it's what I think it is, that was like a police setup bait type of car. What's kind of interesting. Now I gotta run from the cops because I'm too innocent, and the bad part is I don't got my radar, so I can't see where they're coming from. There's a motorcyclist. Since I'm already in enough trouble, I might as well hit him, right? Should we go? We're off. Let's go ahead and try something. Definitely not that. That's not what I want. Get out of here, damn it. I'll pit maneuver you. Goodbye. And on average, I think because sometimes there's those things you'll see on, like, when you're on an online server of whoever can go the fastest on these cars and all that. I have seen this car, because going downhill, I think the fastest this car I've ever seen it get up to is like 127 when it's going downhill. Jackass, that's what you get. Wait, what? Some nice blood. They'll never catch me. Alright. Hopefully I can lose them. Just say a prayer. Dear Lord, let us lose the police. Okay. 10 out of 10 for getting off that exit. Hello. Polly want a cracker? No? Yes? No? Yes? No? Oh my goodness. Alright, we're going to get back to this now. So we're going to go ahead and jump something, and we'll see if we can or cannot recover. So here we go. I would say that's a 10 out of 10 for handling wise, because I was able to handle that pretty well, even though we weren't high in the sky. So we'll go ahead and get a different view for you guys, because that, I know I just did all that on my own, to be honest with you, but it does got good handling. That's pretty phenomenal handling. So let's go ahead and take this to another spot. Where's a good spot? I've got it. Ow. We are gonna go down this road by the police station, and then there's like a little off ramp, you know, where there's a ramp at the end right there, and I just bypassed it. We are gonna go right over this way. Well, actually, we'll just give it a small little test right here first. Let's see. up, back, left. It's got a little bit of a delay into it. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. And there's this ramp at the end. Wait. That's very embarrassing. I've been playing this game for how long? We are going to take it off this ramp right here. There we go. And we will see how far we can get this car in there because it's got blood all over it. And I'm trying not to go to jail. So here we go. Alright, how's it going? You're doing good there. That's good. Alright, here we go. Get ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Well, did I say get out of the car? You're my slave. You're not supposed to get out of the car until I say so. Alright, fine. So, let's go ahead and mark this. Front of the point of the car, right here. So that's 1 click, 2 click, 3 clicks, 4 clicks, 5 clicks, 6, 7, 9, 10. Around 34, although we didn't really exactly hit the ramp. We kind of missed that by a long shot. So, what we're going to do is, very simply, we are not going to buy any of those except for this one. And we are going to try that again, but we're not going to go that far back instead. Although, what we are going to do from now on is not go that far back. We're going to start from here, from the top. Actually, not that top. We will first find my mechanic. There we are. We'll start down here at the bottom. We'll drive up. We'll hit that ramp, and we'll see how far we can go from there. If that makes sense. Because I know it's a lot to understand. Anyways, let's go ahead and give this a shot. I need my car, I need my car, I need my whip. Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Skirt. Alright. From here. Here we go. Actually, let me just get this lined up. That ramp's probably right about here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm sailing away. So, without further ado, that was frickin', I don't know what to say of it. I think we got to like right about here and then we like drifted a lot. Car came back up and floated. So that's really about as far as we can go with that car. But anyways, you guys, those are some of the cars today that we were just gonna look at. Tomorrow we will have more cars, or maybe later on today, depending on how many. I feel like depends on what we're doing for like video wise and all that. I might do another live stream here later on tonight. We don't know. We shall see. We're in the country. You guys are meth head. You guys are used to freaking when people shoot. Oh wait, you're used to when people shoot at you. That's right. Sorry, I've been drinking. If I don't get this guy... Jesus, there we go. Got him! Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I was joking. We're gonna do one more car. We're gonna test this car out. We need to do something quickly. So we're gonna take the test. Acceleration. Shit. Speed. Shit. Handling. Shit. And we all know it's last. Handling in midair. Surprisingly amazing. Rolling around in circles non-stop. Shit. And without further ado, the peace van is no more. Anyways, you guys, without further ado, we did what we were going to do today. And until then, we are going to do one last thing, actually. Because, you know something, wouldn't it be a lot better if we sent everything off the right way? I think it would be appropriate. Because the only thing that's going off the edge today that's a complete shit car is this car right here that is actually a bike. So, after this, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it quits for the day. And please, do me a favor. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everybody that you know about me. Because I'm amazing. No, I'm joking. Just tell them you never like this Caleb Rao for 2336, dude, and just go to subscribe to his channel, and that'll be good. No, I'm joking. What we're going to do is we're going to take this car, this motorcycle, not car, motorcycle, motor shit, and we are going to first find it, because I have no idea where the hell this thing is. So they put it over here somewhere, I guess. It's down this way, right? Grand Theft Auto likes to get on my nerves, I swear. I don't even think it's at this one. I think it's at the next one. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Nope, they put it here. Oh my god! Alright, for how badass this bike looks, I'll give it that credit. But for how shit it is of it, for a bike, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send this off in the right way. I mean, like, again, look at this crap right here, okay? I'm gonna turn now. Oh, I'm gonna take forever to turn. I'm gonna turn now. Oh, I'm just gonna go into the other lane. Oh, look. Another motorcycle that's better than mine. Oh, look. Almost $1 million freaking motorcycle. Oh, look. A $0 motorcycle off the edge. And then God said, let thy children die in the sea of glory. Alrighty. But anyways, you guys, I really appreciate it. The bike, as you can tell, it's underwater. It's right there, sitting there, all depressed, all lonely, waiting to be found again. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Such a sad bike. Such a sad bike. Peace, everybody. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all later.